I just don't get it. Humans say that about themselves a lot. It's almost oxymoronic, and often a point of discussion amongst other alien species. How can they not understand themselves? Why do they do all of these strange things? I'll give you an example. 14th of October, 2012. A man just jumped from the edge of Earth's atmosphere. In a little dinghy, no bigger than a church bell, he floated up into the silky black, oblivion. He drifted into the heavens and jumped out like he was kissing goodbye. On the way down, he broke the sound barrier, as well as various other records which humans oh so love. When he landed, the question was the same. Why? How about this one? June 3rd, 2017. A man climbed the entirety of El Capitan's 2,900-foot cliff face without rope. He did it with the grace and surety of an expert piano player, heel-toeing and jamming his way up the monolith without worry, breathing steady, and never hesitating the entire ascent. When he got to the top, the question, why? In 2020, a human dived 1,090 feet without the assistance of gear, just to prove that he could. In 2013, a woman swam from Florida to Cuba, just to say that she did. For decades, thousands of humans climb 8,000-meter peaks, risking life and limb just to crest those rocky precipices. It is no question why this stuff is curious to aliens, but to humans too? What is the point of these useless, arbitrary risks of adrenaline? In 2123, the hostile nation of Altas thinks they're safe from foreign invaders. Their planets are all coated in the worst kind of toxins, and their solar system is as mean and unruly as any. Before they even truly knew what humans were, they discovered them living on their moons, hiding in the barren landscape with indomitable spirit. Altas fell not soon after. 2135. The Federation wants to conduct risky experiments on the effects of black hole event horizons. Cutting-edge ideas that will push society into the future at the cost of lives. Only humans showed up to volunteer, and they were happy about it. Some wonder how in the blink of an eye, humanity has sprawled across the stars. Now if you land on any rocky asteroid, plop into the crystal waters of any edge system, you worry not about native fauna, but how long humans have been hiding out there. I am told of a famous human legend, one that speaks of one of their greatest pioneers. I think it sums them up well, and it would serve greatly to be taught across the stars when speaking of their kind. The story goes that the man and his partner were gearing up to summit the world's largest and scariest peak, never before done. In an awe, like they always do, humans question themselves, and they ask the man that all too common question, why? His answer, poignantly, because it is there. The moons, the stars, the planets, and the most distant floating pieces of rock, the valleys and the peaks, the oceans and the skies. Everywhere one looks, humans for some reason dare to live, dare to try. They speckle the universe not like a plague, but like the gift of life itself, sparing no small space for risk of missing adventure. It is in them, of that I am sure. What even they have no name for, my species now calls duty. They might have been confused when they saw their own perform idle stunts of risk, when they watched their friends and their neighbours die from their own arbitrary goals, but we know now that it was not for nothing, for they are the children and the ancestors of inheritors, of pioneers, of a species that never told the universe no, of a kind that believes only in progress, of a destiny forged by their own daring hearts. Cosmic society is an engine of hope and change, and only humans have the guts and will to be her bright and burning fuel, and the night sky of the universe burns ever so bright because of it. You might ask why me, an outsider, chooses to tell this story. Well, as a human told me not long ago, when he volunteered to lead the first ship into a wormhole. Because it is still there.